Taurus, welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your single read. This is my first single reading for 2021 and just overall. I decided to add these readings because I really want to focus on a lot of healing and what we need to do to manifest love. So this is more of a manifesting reading and what's to come. So what's next, like what do we need to do and what is next and who's to come. So we will have, let me just kind of give you guys, I know I wrote it down here in terms of the order of maybe of what this reading, because there are steps here in terms of what we will be reading. So just put it out so I can see it here. Okay, so we'll be focusing on your past. We'll do main crowning energies, and then we'll have past shadow work. So the past you and the shadow work. We'll do some healing messages, some like the imbalance of your masculine feminine energy, because I'm a firm believer of our balance of ourselves. That's why I have temperance on my name, Taurus, because it's about the sun and the moon. This is about the balance within ourselves and coming into soul evolution within ourselves. And so that part of the reading will be about the heart chakra and the evolution of ourselves in balance and what we need to do. So some of that may be triggering for some, but you know what, that's what we have to do. We have to do this to heal. And this, again, this is not gender specific. Remember, this is just our imbalance within ourselves. So we all carry these energies. Then we'll focus on some sacral chakra. I'm calling it the thirsty sacral because we all know as singles, our sacral will be thirsty. And that's just it's the energy that obviously wants us to get out there and meet people and to connect with another person, you know, another human being, and to be intimate and to feel them and to feel the emotions, the hugs, the intimacy aspects of it, the fun, the flirtatious aspects of it. So we'll focus on that energy as well. We have some naughty messages of those, of where each naughty thoughts are for each sign, and then we'll talk about how to transmute that. Also, then we'll look at your future person and who's coming in. I will also have a timing oracle will be pulled for that. So these readings are just going to be once a month because my goal is for us to have a transition, and I want to see a transition in the energies of my readings. That's why I do the main readings of the love at least 3 weeks of the month, and you know, sometimes they're really difficult energies, and spirit does that intentionally so the messages could get out there. And I'm a light worker, so this is about transmuting. So I really am looking to heal and for you to feel like you're in a safe space and where you're understood, and that this is a place of no judgment. So I hope you guys enjoy this reading. I think it's great. Honestly, I'm enjoying the energies, and it's very interesting to see the different aspects from this angle for all the signs, because I've never done it I'm only doing this for YouTube. Obviously, when you do personal readings, it's personal, right? It's just you do it with a person, and it's more interaction. You know, when I did before I was doing YouTube, it's more of an interaction for me, and now not having you, it's just engaging. I'm seeing the energy that's coming through from my collective, and so it's always just interesting that what I'm seeing and what I'm feeling and experiencing, and this journey has definitely been great. So thank you, Taurus. So anyways, we're going to pull the crowning energies for Taurus for January, Spirit. What is the crowning energies for our singles for Taurus, for our single Tauruses for January? What is the big shift? What is the crowning energy of this big shift? Thank you. So let's see. The sun. Positive recognition. Congratulations, your plans have worked out perfectly, and now it's your time to shine. Brilliant new ideas will present themselves to you, and success is all but assured. Express yourself openly and honestly, knowing that those surrounding you are trustworthy. Be open to unexpected opportunities. So Taurus, basically this is saying be open. Like, you're gonna have to have more of a positive outlook for those who may feel, you know, a little bit of that negative Nancy because love hasn't come in. You know, it's really to change your vibration, you know, your to have more positive frequency, positive vibration. The other thing I forgot to mention, you guys, I also received channel words. So I always get channel messages, and I'm channel before the reading. So the channel words for Taurus was realization, beginnings, and abundance. And so I see why the sun is here, because sun is about beginnings and understanding that there are happy beginnings and being more on a positive frequency in terms of what you're going to attract, right? So let's see what else, what is the main crowning energy. I'm not taking all this, I'll take this one. Wow, I mean, seriously. I'm gonna look at these. So we had emotions and healing, and I can see why, because it's gonna be divine timing. So divine timing is going to be our main energy here. The universe has got your back. Trust that everything will work out when the time is right for it. There is no such thing as coincidence. And that's also being patient. I feel like releasing control of the outcome, you know, and knowing that the universe, you're co-creating with the universe, and that things will be positive. So let's look at the past aspects of you, Taurus, for the love. Like what was your past in love? Like, what is it that, you know, maybe was a blockage, just things about yourself? What was the past, Barry? Give me more. All right, so we've got manifest and healing begins. And so the energy I'm picking up, look at this. We have win or lose. And this is like the five of swords. So this is about basically taking your losses, right? Healing, and just allowing yourself to heal and transmute that energy with the magician, because you have magician energy here. And so this is about you transmuting this energy, this healing, all your losses, all the things that disappointed you in your connections, and how you know, people who in the past who hurt you, the things that, you know, again, love is a risk, and you have to understand that love is a risk, and you could either win or lose, but it all has to do with our frequency, right? And then understanding and healing from it, and then transmuting, getting after each cycle. I mean, however long we need to learn that lesson, right, Taurus? However long we need to learn the lesson is learning to transmute those energies and those experiences to something more positive. Now, if we don't learn our lessons, then we're going to continue, you know, the divine, again, the universe is going to respond based off of our frequency. And so we may have to relearn certain lessons until we're like, there you go, divine timing. Again, at all times, this hits in different stages of our lives where things get illuminated with the sun, and then you really realize, all right, now it's time for a new direction. It's time for me to shift here. And right, look at that, rebuild in the bottom. So to really, really like rebuild myself and just connect with myself again in different, you know, but in a different way as the magician, because you can again repeat the same thing, Taurus, but you could also move forward. So we're going to look at the evolution of you now. What is your imbalance in your masculine and your feminine energy? So let's see. What is the imbalance for Taurus in the month of January? So what is the imbalance? Ooh, this shouldn't be here. Interesting. Wow. I mean, this sneaked in, third party. So, I mean, for some of you, you guys encountered a lot of third party situations that really were an imbalance, where you were causing imbalances in your own connections, in your own self, in your own ability to transmute and really find love, because it just also was not being true to yourself and your standards. So Spirit, what is the feminine imbalance here? What is the imbalance in the feminine energy for Taurus? What is the shadows? These are shadows here. So what is the imbalance? What is the shadow aspect? What does need to be healed for Taurus? Sneaky. I mean, this didn't come out for no reason. So I'm gonna put it here. We're gonna leave it out because I really do feel like Spirit is pointing something out here. you know, for some of you, obviously engaging in these behaviors and in these connections, and then also not, I guess, maybe turning the cheek for some of you, like ignoring that some people were being disloyal, and then others of you actually being this person doing this sneaky behavior, being the Taurus who was sneaky. Wow. And then the imbalance of the masculine, like, I'm sorry, Spirit is working very fast with me today. Defeated, right? So the imbalance of your masculine energy is defeated. And of course, with all this energy, you're gonna feel defeated at the end, because at the end you're gonna feel defeated because it didn't really serve any good to anybody in the party. For those of you who are being the sneaky person, obviously it has to do with healing, and healing that needs to take place within yourself, your own imbalance, and accountability. Look at this man is drinking, right? So there's a level of escapism to enter third-party situations, to be dishonest, to be sneaky, this behavior, to engage in this behavior, because the truth is there is some self-worth issues here. There are things to be dealt with internally that that you are using everything outside of yourself to fix you, when in reality it's inside of you. Now, for those of you who obviously have been put in third-party situations, there's also that level of defeat where you're ignoring the signs, ignoring the emotions. And again, here in the past, it's like not learning your lesson, right? We were seeing how we were repeating the same lessons and not really healing from it, and then being disappointed because we weren't either winning or losing, right? Because I mean, you really didn't win anything, but then you were losing. So maybe focusing more on the loss versus the win, where the win could have been, well, now I know I can do something different, instead of focusing on the loss and then like falling into very victim mindset or just sabotaging behavior and then repeating the same lesson. That's what I'm saying, Taurus. I'm sorry, these energies could be tough for me to deal with because I feel them. I feel them very strong, and I'm trying to even balance my own energy. Because, you know, even when you pull shadows, you could feel people's emotions behind it. As a reader, you have to kind of like, you know, separate those emotions as well. So Spirit, what does Taurus need to do to balance this energy out? What does Taurus need to do to balance? Wow. I mean, yeah. Live your soul, not a role. This is being authentic to you. This is being taking accountability for your soul, and not this role, this facade, this outside, the things outside of you, not inside of yourself, Taurus. And so this is just, at this point, you know, allowing yourself to really be more authentic and to really just really focus on what's internally, what really matters to you, allowing the healing to finally take place and transmuting it in better ways. Let's see what else, Spirit. What else can you give me in terms of Taurus? What else? What else can you give me in terms of Taurus? What else can we give me right here in terms of the healing and evolution of Taurus? What else can Taurus do to evolve? Oh, give me one more for Taurus. Give me more for Taurus. What else? I'm going to do one more shuffle. All right, so nothing else, Taurus. All right, so we have wear their shoes. So not literally, but try putting yourself in their shoes in order to understand their actions and choices. It might pleasantly surprise you. Yes. And, you know, for those of you who obviously have been doing these third-party situations, who has been this sneaky person, like, this is a time for you to really put yourself in other people's shoes and how they make them feel. Take accountability for the actions that you're creating for yourself and how they feel. And at the end of the day, remember, it's mirroring back to you. And if you're feeling defeated and still like it's just emotionally draining you versus it adding to you, you know, are you growing? Are you learning? Like, what is it doing for you? You have to ask really difficult questions for yourself. And, you know, understand that it's also hurting the other person. And being more empathic towards the other parties that are also being affected. And for those of you who just obviously been in these, who are constantly in these third-party situations out of, you know, trusting too much, you know, self-abandonment issues, where looking for love in the wrong places. This is also asking to be empathic in terms of understanding, instead of pointing fingers, right, and saying this person this put me in this situation, this person did this to me. Also understand that the person doing this deceptive behavior and being sneaky obviously has issues within themselves, but also taking accountability and understanding how you're living more of a role versus your soul, more of a what everybody else is doing, whatever is trending, whatever, and not really taking initiatives to what really matters to your soul. Because at the end of the day, you can come out of this energy. You can show up for yourself with higher standards. And yes, will it feel like you're going to lose something? But yeah, because some of you may be scared that you'll lose the person. But then again, are you really losing the person? I mean, you have to ask yourself, that means you really never had them to begin with. So what are you really losing? All right, so let's see. I want to see what is the adjustments required for you, Taurus. What initiatives to change your frequency? What does Spirit recommend for you to raise your vibration? Spirit, what do you recommend for Taurus to raise their vibration? What adjustments should they make? What adjustments should Taurus make? Let's see what else, Spirit. Anything else? So we have escape materialism. Shift your focus away from material and develop a healthier inner world. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is about not caring what other people have, what other people are doing, and really shifting your attention back to your healthy inner world, your inner self. Again, your soul. Like this living not a role is again what's outside of you, not finding happiness outside of you, but finally looking for happiness in your inner world inside of you. And so here we have exercise. Love yourself enough to exercise and enjoy the glow of good health. And you know, this is about again helping, exercising, moving your body, and helping you really raise that frequency to shift things, to really embrace new love, new and healthy love. Because again, Taurus, I want you guys to find healthy love. The whole purpose of me dealing with and doing these readings is to help shift my subscribers to help shift their frequency. And this is going to be an exercise for you, because the intent for me to do this once a month is for you to put things in perspective each month and ask yourself about where you stand and where your standards may be. And is it bringing you closer to the love that you want? So let's look at your sacral. We all know thirsty sacral. So if you don't know about me, like me as a reader, I love sacral chakra. Like I really believe in the sacral chakra and the healing powers of sacral chakra. So I do believe in the healing powers of sexual energy, but it has to be with the right person. You know, for those of you who encounter in having sex with different people, you have to know how to transmute that energy. But you don't want those attachments, because remember, you're taking in their karma and their lessons, and you do want to start protecting your energy when encountering with different people, right? Because again, it could put you in this energy, and then also, again, putting you back into old patterns, where you're not learning the important lessons. So Spirit, let's see what is Taurus's thirsty sacral. What is their thirsty sacral thoughts? What are they thinking intimately? What is their sexual energy? What is the sexual energy of Taurus, please? What is the sexual energy of Taurus? Okay, so we've got one. I want to pleasure you while you're driving. Ooh. That is very, very risky. But we all have been there, right? I want to pleasure you while you're driving. So I feel that, Taurus, you're at a risk place in terms of transmuting that sexual energy, right? So if you're willing to please while the person is driving, that means is you're willing to take risk. And let's see what else. What is the sexual energy of Taurus? What else? You are so irresistible, right? And knowing that there's a level, your internal sacral does have a level of confidence that it wants to display, right? So how can we transmute that energy? How can we use this energy where you're willing to take risks, and you're willing to take risk. Let me feel this out a bit. You're willing to take risk because you secretly have this level of confidence. You are so irresistible. You knowing that you have this level of confidence within yourself, that when you're in your most risk-taking best version, I would feel like, after what I'm feeling, Taurus, is that once you encounter, and if you're in this energy when in intimacy, you almost feel like you could conquer the world after you're done, like the next day after you have great intimacy with a person you really care for and really enjoy, like things shift for you energetically. You probably clean your house better, like, you understand, you feel very confident. You probably go and groom yourself, maybe do a nail, you feel good, you feel really good. And in honesty, that's what healthy sacral energy does, healthy sexual energy does. So let's see what healing, because sacral has a lot to do with feminine energy and how to heal, and that's really how we feel better about ourselves. Gender aside, okay, for my male viewers, it doesn't even matter. It's just, what do we need to heal to transmute this energy? What can we do now? If we're not engaging in sexual energy, obviously this energy exists. So this risk taking and this confidence, what else can we do to transmute it? What is the energy? What is the focus to transmute it? Dreaming. I must co-create with spirit in order to bring my goals to fruition. So use that energy to really co-create with spirit. To co-create with spirit anything you have in mind, all your goals, the things you want to do, the things you want to organize, the things you want to I feel like when in this energy, there's a way to how you set your structure, your day-to-day. So this is really about bringing your dreams, taking that risk, and being confident in bringing your dreams into fruition. And then we have bottom, that was composure. I remain calm under pressure, even when other people are trying to engage me in conflict. And again, I really feel this composure of when in this high irresistible place. It's a very emperor energy, where you keep your calm, cool, and collected. And you'll, when in this power, you don't engage in drama, in family issues, in relationship issues. You guys are more cautious in where you put your energy on. And again, it will add to this creative sacral energy to constantly transmute it in very healthy ways. Again, you have the sun here, you guys, as the main energy. And so this is a lot of really high frequency, sun level frequency here, high energy. And then allowing it with the divine timing, trusting the process, trusting the journey, right? The universe has got your back. Trust that everything will work out when the time is right for it. There's no such thing as coincidence. And this is being confident that, and in that calm, cool, and collected in terms of how you transmute. So let's see, what's your partner? So let's see the energy of your future partner, Spirit. So what is the future partner, future person for Taurus? What is this person coming in? Once you're dealing with this energy, we want to know what would this energy bring you? You know, raising your frequency. What would it bring? You deserve love, right? You acknowledging will bring this soulmate. Keep an open mind. Yes, and that's that positive energy. It's being optimistic because, sorry, Taurus, I got cut off. So, yeah, it's you being optimistic with that new love that's going to come in, right? Keeping an open mind of how deserving you are. Again, healing. Not focusing on the losses, but understanding that these losses are also lessons. And this heart to heart, I feel like this is about you being more coming to your heart, being more vocal in terms of your expectations, and what you want, and also heart to heart to you of actually being more authentic, more your soul, right? More of your inner self. More of your inner self than your outer self, you know, the ego self. And you will bring that soulmate in. So let's see some timing, Spirit. So when can the soulmate, wow, that was quick. Okay. Fall. So, I mean, for some of you, this is far out, but this is about frequency. This is about shifting. Remember, healing is not overnight. For some of you, it will be the fall. For some of you, wow, bottom of that, January. So for some of you, it will be January, this coming winter, like this month. And it could be just anywhere between January and fall for some of you in terms of when you will meet this person. Bottom of that is let your friends help you. So maybe through a friend, some of you will meet this person through your friend. And there's also your guides are with you along the way. I also want to see the mutual. What is your future partner? What are you guys manifesting? What is the manifesting thoughts? The loving thoughts of you and your future partner. Like what would be the alignment of this person? What would be the thought alignment for you and your person, Taurus? Let's see. Okay. Wow, Spirit, it really is giving me these messages so fast today. I've got your back no matter what. Yeah, look at that. And oh, honey, wait till you get home. I'm going to give you hell. And this is just them knowing that you're going to have a supportive partner in terms of they're always going to have their back, and it'll be mutual, right? This is mutual thoughts that you and your person will be in alignment with. And I really feel with this wait till we get home, I'm going to give you hell. It's that risky business. You know, you and your partner are going to be on the same page in terms of your passions, and just how loving you are in terms of the equal give and take of feeling very irresistible. You will be able to apply that sacral energy in ways. I really feel high sacral energy with this energy here, Taurus. So let's give the final love, Spirit. What is the final love message here? Yeah, let's see. From the universe, is there a place in your being where you have not dared to love or dream for fear of future loss? Bring my light of love to this place and let your dreams come alive. And I really feel that with that energy we were feeling in terms of you feeling loss, you know, where for some of you did engage in these third-party situations because of that sense of abandonment. And so Spirit is saying, is there a place in your being where you have not dared to love or dream for fear of future loss, fear of loss, where you are almost 1 foot in, 1 foot out? So Spirit wants you to bring their light, bring your guides, bring them in for you to actually receive your blessings, the sun here, right? And this is about divine timing. So, I mean, for you, this obviously divine timing is here, and Spirit is definitely saying this is about divine timing, but the work has to be done. So Taurus, this is your single read for the month of January. Thank you for stopping by. Remember, this reading is going to be once a month, the beginning of every month. But still, thank you for stopping by. Please like, share, subscribe, click that bell button if you enjoyed my frequency. But with that said, live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you. Until next message. Bye.